Hi, this is King of Review. In this problem, we want to multiply matrix A times matrix B. So let's write this out. Matrix A, in the first row we have 1, 0, negative 2. And in the second row we have 0, 3, and negative 1. And we're multiplying this times matrix B, 0, 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 4. So let's look at the dimensions of these two matrices. So matrix A has 2 rows and 3 columns. So this would be a 2 by 3 matrix. Now let's look at matrix B. Matrix B has 3 rows and 2 columns. So this would be a 3 by 2 matrix. The product of two matrices is defined as long as the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. So the number of columns in the first matrix and the number of rows in the second matrix. These numbers must be equal in order to multiply the matrices together. In this case, both of these numbers are 3. Therefore, we can go ahead and multiply the matrices together. And if you look at these outer numbers, the 2 and the 2, this gives the dimensions of the product. So we know that the product, once we multiply matrix A and B together, the product will have a 2 by 2 dimension, so 2 rows by 2 columns. So now let's go ahead and multiply these together. When we multiply matrices together, we're going to multiply corresponding entries in the first row of the first matrix times the entries in the first column of the second matrix, and then we'll add these products together. So let's set up our multiplication here. Again, we know that the dimensions are going to be 2 by 2 for the product matrix. So we're going to have, for the first entry, 1 times 0 plus 0 times negative 2 plus negative 2 times 0. So we have 1 times 0 plus 0 times negative 2 plus negative 2 times 0. That's our first entry. Now let's work on the next entry. We have 0 times 0 plus 3 times negative 2 plus negative 1 times 0. Now let's move over to the second column. This entry is going to be 1 times 3 plus 0 times negative 1 plus negative 2 times 4. And our final entry is going to be 0 times 3 plus 3 times negative 1 plus negative 1 times 4. So now we've set up the math for each of these entries. Now let's simplify the entries. So the first entry is 0 plus 0 plus 0. This gives us 0. The next entry is 0 plus a negative 6 plus 0. This is negative 6. Over on column 2, we have 3 plus 0 plus a negative 8. This works out to negative 5. And our last entry is 0 plus a negative 3 plus a negative 4. And this is negative 7. So this is our final answer, which is letter A. Thanks for watching.